Confidence. Everybody wants it. To walk into a room without fear, to speak without second guessing, to take risks without constantly worrying about judgment. But here's the truth. Confidence is not something you magically wake up with. It's not reserved for the lucky, not for the attractive, not for the gifted, not for the naturally fearless. It's built, and most people waste years waiting to feel confident instead of doing what actually creates it. Stay, because once you understand this, you will stop begging for validation and start becoming someone the world cannot ignore. The world teaches confidence backwards. It tells you, once you feel ready, act. But real life says, act first, then confidence comes. This is where most people stay trapped. They wait for the perfect moment, for fear to disappear, for certainty. And because that moment rarely comes, they stay stuck. Confidence is not the starting point. It is the result, the reward, the evidence built through action. Every time you face fear and survive it, you send your mind a message. I can handle this. That message becomes confidence. Liam wasn't weak. He wasn't untalented. He wasn't incapable. But he doubted himself constantly. He avoided speaking up, avoided opportunities, avoided rejection. Not because he lacked potential, but because he feared discomfort. He watched others speak boldly, take chances, own spaces, and he thought they're just naturally confident. But they weren't. They had simply practiced courage longer than he had, and that realization changed everything. Avoidance feels safe. You avoid embarrassment. You avoid mistakes. You avoid criticism. But every time you avoid, you strengthen fear. You train your brain. This is dangerous. So your world gets smaller. Your confidence weakens. Your self-belief erodes. And suddenly, you're not protecting yourself. You're imprisoning yourself. Liam finally made one decision. Do it anyway. Not perfectly. Not fearlessly. Just anyway. Speak in the meeting. Start the project. Take the shot. Introduce yourself. Post the content. At first, it was awkward. His voice shook. His mind raced. But something powerful happened. He survived. And every survival made him stronger. This is critical. Confidence is not positive thinking. It's proof. Proof that you survive rejection. You learn from mistakes. You handled pressure. You adapted. The more evidence you build, the harder self-doubt becomes to believe. Confidence is earned through repeated self-trust. Confidence isn't just internal. It's physical. Your posture matters. Your tone matters. Your presence matters. Walk differently. Stand taller. Speak slower. Maintain eye contact. Because sometimes your body teaches your brain how powerful you are. When you move like someone who respects themselves, your mind follows. Many people confuse confidence with arrogance. They're different. Arrogance screams. Confidence is quiet. Real confidence is built on self-respect. And self-respect comes from discipline, boundaries, integrity. Every promise you keep to yourself builds trust. And when you trust yourself, you stop seeking constant reassurance. If your confidence depends on other people's opinions, it will always be fragile because approval changes. Some people will clap, some will criticize, some will doubt you. If you rely on them, you will constantly fluctuate. But when confidence is internal, their opinions lose power. You stop asking, do they believe in me? And start asking, do I? Comparison is one of the fastest ways to destroy self-worth. Because you compare, you're beginning to someone else's highlight reel, your struggle to someone else's polished result. And that's unfair. Confidence grows when you focus on your own progress, not someone else's timeline. Every confident person has faced rejection. The difference is they didn't let rejection define them. They used it to sharpen to improve, to adapt. Rejection is not proof. You should stop. It's proof. You're in motion. You do not become confident by consuming motivation. You become confident through action, cold, uncomfortable, repeated action. The world doesn't reward hidden potential. It rewards execution. Months later, Liam wasn't fearless, but he was different. He spoke more, moved stronger, doubted less, not because fear vanished, because he built evidence. That fear didn't control him anymore. And that is confidence. Stop waiting to feel ready. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for fear to disappear. Build confidence. The only real way, through action, through discipline, through surviving what once intimidated you. Because confidence is not found, it is forged. If this hit you, like this video, comment, "I build confidence." Share this with someone who needs to stop doubting themselves. And subscribe, because this channel isn't here to comfort your fear. It's here to destroy it.